So, oh my god, I think it's fast. Alright, welcome back. We are in episode 13. We are in the Lakeview Hotel. That's where we left off in episode 12. Quick note, last episode I said I was feeling kind of sick and gross, and I think it's just a head cold or something, or really bad sinuses, but my nose has been absolutely disgusting all day long, so probably not going to turn on the camera, but maybe on some pivotal points where I need to explain something and I'm flapping my hands around means I'll need to turn on all my lights too, or at least the one over my monitors. Jesus. I didn't even get to wow. Wait. Nope, that one's dead. Okay, that one's dead too. Okay. James, turn it off. Thank you. As was become tradition with this particular series, I don't know if I'll continue with the other ones. We'll have to see. But if you are going through a hard time and you are having thoughts of self-harm, yeah, looks good. Up on the screen, I've got some mostly national crisis lines for you to call if you're having an emotional or a mental crisis. So call the number that is specific for your region. If you don't see your region on here, please do some research and copy that number down, because you don't know when you'll need it or when somebody you love needs it. Just talk to somebody when you need to. Please don't hurt yourselves. Secondly, this isn't where we need to go. Silent Hill. I'm way. Silent Hill is a M-rated game. There we go. This series is M-rated almost by default, which means it is not meant for children. So if you are a child, nope, not that one. Please click away, or you can ask your parents to come watch it with you. Sunrise Wing King. Okay. Alright, that said, let's go on and properly jump into this. Unless we get attacked by another mannequin or something. Oh, this room is loaded. Got a syringe, got some creepy liquid, and we got 2 sets of bullets. There's no reason to be in here, though. I guess just to get that stuff. So I'm guessing we need to go... Sorry if I make any gross noises, too. Oh, okay. I'm guessing we need to go upstairs. Sunrise room. Okay. Well, we can't get into it from here. And the elevator's down, so we can't get into our special room. Oh wait, we can... There we go. Wow, that one was just ready to be creepy. You wanna close the other door? Just to... There we go. Okay. If I remember this puzzle, this image has something to do with... Got the eagle, the lion, I guess we'll call it an ox, maybe a bull, something like that, and an angel. The man. Okay, so eagle, lion, ox, man, angel. The one who soared. Okay. Well, you can't actually read all of those. Revelations. I'm assuming there are, because there's another book over here. Right before the fall. Okay, wait a minute. There's another book. And let's investigate it. I can't tell if that is a lion over there. But I would assume pride would be lion. This one, I'm assuming... Okay, no, it wasn't lion. So this one's going to be the eagle. And then... Revelations, that's going to be the angel. They would use a biblical term for that angel. But in a way, they would link back to James in some way, shape, or form. Okay. I wasn't ready for that. And with that said, I am positive. Room 202. Okay. There's a mannequin somewhere in here. Told you. But lately, there's been one of those little creeps. There's been a second one. Okay. That's the apple we needed. Because I think when we have to choose the apple to place, we need to choose the ripe apple and not the decaying one. Basically, the ripe one is Maria and the decaying one is Mary. That's the way they want you to look at that. Where is she? Okay, this is an important round. I'm gonna wait for, well, I might break a few more things. We need to wait for James's chainsaw to be turned off. Come on, James. There we go. Okay. So this is what we're looking at. MSS. Mary Shepherd Sunderland. And I believe that's what that stands for. And there is, there's something else around here that will actually say Mary Shepherd Sunderland on it. And that's where that theory comes from, as far as my theory goes. It may have just been this, but I'm not sure I'm smart enough to put the shepherd in front of Sunderland. there's another spot somewhere around here. That mentions that she actually goes by 2 last names. And it's not just Mary Sunderland, it actually is Mary Shepherd Sunderland. Which I mean would make sense if your family is the founding members of a town. 202. It's way over there, but we're gonna finish exploring everything over here first. Can we come in here? I think... No, there's a special key that we're gonna need for this, which is probably in 202. So let's continue this way. We also gotta find that book. I'm gonna assume it's upstairs. I'm not gonna worry about it too much right now. Hopefully we will happen across that other document that mentions her most of her full name. I'm sure she's got a middle name. Probably something like Elizabeth. I can see that. Mary Elizabeth Shepherd Sunderland. For some reason, the names Mary and Elizabeth go very well together. I knew it. I knew it was going to be behind me. Keep ourselves healthy, though. And if we don't get the Maria ending, which is the one we're aiming for right now, then I will probably just cut it in and explain it. Okay, that takes us back down, but really we just need to go all the way through the hallway and to the other side to get to 202. I think is where they wanted us to go. We're not going to go upstairs just yet. Because that would take us a bit closer to the end than I want to be right now. It's a very curated experience here. Oh, come on. There we go. Ooh. I'll tell you what, colds, even if it's just a severe allergy cold or whatever is going on, really do take a lot out of you. It's behind me. Okay, let's see. 202 is right over there. But we, of course, something in here. Oh, it's right there. Oh! That was a quick turn. That's an exploder. Okay. Well, that went better than expected. Something else in here? No, that thing would be going crazy if it were. Ah. Okay, I thought it'd be in a corner somewhere. Nothing there. And monsters don't break out of cabinets and stuff in this game, which is a good thing and a bad thing all at the same time. Like, I'm not... What was that? Okay, there is... another voice somewhere. It's all torn up. If he really thinks this place hasn't changed much from when he was last here 3 years ago. I wonder if they still had the same ratty wallpaper back then as well. Oh, what does it say? Silent Hill flower deliveries. 20% off wedding bouquets. Oh, see, this is one of those moments where... So it was a while back, it was a few episodes back, where I had said, I think... Oh, excuse me. And then I think Mary and James got married in Silent Hill. So, it makes sense that that would be something he would remember. Why do they have a wedding bouquet thing there? Okay. It's the glass puzzle. And I don't think anything else opens up here. Hold up. I'm going to pause this for a minute because my nose is about to do its thing. Okay. Sorry about that. It really, really kicked in right there. Read. The wall. He's the sweetest of them all. Read the shiny skin. See the rotten flesh within. That is... Okay, here we need to choose the apple. So we're going to go with the ripe apple. And then we have to place... these things. No, it goes this way. Nope, okay. Let's put that one down. Where is the one? It's not this one. Oh hell, hold on. This one should go right there. Here it is. This one goes there. It's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it goes right here. Silly me. There we go. Okay. A few more things we need to do. See, that was in, so we need to get to 201. Okay, before we start breaking shit. There it is. Okay. So that is useful. And we need to... Ooh. Okay. Oh. Oh! Are they not going to come in here? Okay, that's 2. So there should be 2 more somewhere around here. I hear it. Okay. The other one's gotta be up on the roof somewhere. There it is. Okay, yeah, they're bleeding. Okay, we still haven't found the other book. And we've literally been everywhere on this floor. Oh, oh. Okay. So we can't go that. It means the other ones are also barred. So even if we go this way, it should be barred as well. No, wait a minute. No, that's correct. But we can't go up. You know what? Let's come back in here. And we're going to place the books we do have. Oh. Okay. I'm special. Okay, so soaring, eagle, stalwart. That makes sense. Okay, so I don't think they need to mirror. They need to be in the right place. So I think... that was eagle. Lion, stalwart, and revelation. Nope. Okay, so they actually do need a mirror. So that means we need to take those 2 and those 2. Huh, that should have worked. Unless I'm forgetting something else here. Hold on. Ox. The eagle sat in front of the lion. Let's try this. And then we'll flip them. No? What am I forgetting here? Okay. So that's the way it had been before. But if we mirror it, it should be that. Okay. I'm not sure this even has anything to do with the story. Let's just flip them this way. There should be a sound or something that pops up once we've gotten it correct. But that should have been it. And if we're looking at it this way, eagles on the left, or the right. Wait. Yeah, eagles on the left. Unless that's the angel. Let's flip those two. There we go. That took a little bit of time. It's very Art Nouveau photo. 217. Nothing there. Oh crap. Is there anything in here that's going to give us a clue? Oh, wait a minute. It's on the photos. See if we can figure this puzzle out. Okay, so this one is the both. Okay. I got 3 photos here. One of the photographs found in the hidden room behind the bookshelf. Is there anything about these photos? That one says 217. That one says the door. I think one of the pieces are in here. And we're not going to be able to figure it out with what we've got right now, but that's okay. We can at least go put this figurine in the music box, so we can start working on that puzzle, which is going to take some time to figure it out. Because this puzzle sucks so much. And do we have any 312? Oh. Of course, I'm hardly able to focus right now. Why is it light over here, but dark over there? There's nothing else out here I think we can actually get. There is a way to get into the garden, although this whole place seems like a garden. Like, honestly, this is, from the outside, a very cute hotel. Like, that was violent. Some fancy ass doors too. If I were honeymooning, this would be a location. I'd be okay honeymooning here. I just want to see if I can open this door. Nope. Just a little girl's drawing. Okay, so whatever it is we're looking for is going to be back on floor 2. And we do have to get into the elevator in order to get up to the 3rd floor. There's also this place, and I could have sworn, yeah, it's right here, but I don't have the key for it. What is this lost memories thing, by the way? It's not like it's like Resident Evil where you're rotating an object and you're able to find... Oh. Convenient. You're able to find hidden stuff. I don't want to go in there yet. That door feels like it's calling us there. And I want to do a little bit more exploring before we set that. I want to do a little bit more. Oh shit! Okay, oh. That one got me. Wasn't I just talking about jump scares not too long ago? You know, you wouldn't have to do this if you just kept the ones you had before. Honestly, it's probably Mary yelling James before that jump scare that got me. Or at least set it up. No, we don't want to go that way just yet. Yeah, I don't want to go that way yet. And both of those are covered with plastic. We can't really get around this guy. And I don't want to walk in his goop. That sounds gross. Yeah. That's good. Okay. So, a little bit more scenic route to get to floor 2. Now we'll go to the conference room. And there's a fight in here. It's like a mini boss fight. So, I think we'll be okay with this. 107. Note to staff. Since it's taking you this long to get to the conference room, you might as well drop by room 107. Jim's leaving you the key. One of the guests has made quite the mess. Okay. So 107. That's where we gotta head. Okay, well, we see the doll in there. I hear creaking. Well, let's see what this symbol is before we... Well, it's not the symbol of the sun. And I don't remember how to open it up. But I'm going to assume what we need to do to open it up is going to be in room 107. Yeah, we can go this way. Okay. This has brought us back down to floor 2. Oops. This is why I check my map all the time. I get lost often. You just gotta find exactly where to use those, oh, it's literally right here. Where to use those bolt cutters. So there should be something that looks like chain or something on it. Maybe that. And wait, what was that? Oh, fireplace. There's still something in 205. And since we're already on the second floor, we might as well go look at it. 207. I'm assuming this is going to be 208. Nope, 206. 204. 203. 202. Where the hell's 205? Oh, okay, you have to go through 203 to get to 205. Wait, that's not right. Reading room. So it's up here. Hopefully I'm going the right way. Okay, so here's the reading room. Come to here. Is this 205? Okay, so it's just the vanity mirror. So what we need to do is get a new light bulb for that thing. So we are clear, I'd say, to just go back downstairs. Hotel's starting to get a little bit more dilapidated as time goes on. And that's another thing I mean about our delusions. I was talking about that in episode 12. I believe it was episode 12. So the last episode. Where it looks like... Oh! Look what you've made me do. It looks like James is coming back to reality when he lets go of Maria's hand. But really, he's slipping into that delusion again. Nope, that's utility room. And when he first gets here, he claims that this place hasn't changed one bit. And I had mentioned, note to staff, while you're at it, be sure to sweep up. Out the garden. Then you can get back to the fireplace. Okay. So we should be able to get to the garden from here. He just hasn't... He's working on facing the reality. And as I said, not the reality of what he's done, but the reality of that his wife is dead. And not only is his wife dead, he's also dead. But, okay, we're in the garden now. I want to pick up the board. James. There we go. That thing actually threw a punch at me. Huh. That's an... I don't know if that's a mannequin or... The noise is not high-pitched enough to be a nurse. Or one of those things. That's what I was thinking. Okay, fireplace key. Perfect. Why there's a key for a fireplace, I do not know. Unless kids have been crawling in there or something. Oh boy, here we go. Why am I so bad at hitting these guys? Like seriously, this is embarrassing. I know I killed you. There's blood spots all on the ground. We're gonna eventually stop fighting everything in time. Probably not in this episode. But very soon we just kind of stop fighting stuff. Why is room 107 the only one that gets this massive guard? Unless this really is the honeymoon suite. Because if this is the honeymoon suite, this is... That's kind of slick. Your own private garden? God, that must have been an expensive room then. Like a real expensive room. But, going back to his delusions. Conference room is on the 3rd floor? Yeah. We're gonna save before we waltz our little selves up there too. But going back to his delusions, I guess really all of our delusions, and just other theories that are out there. So the leave ending is what is considered to be the good ending. Now, I'm not going to agree or disagree with that. I'm going to say what I think I've been trying to say through most of this is that we all have our own theories to this game. I just decided to strike out on my own and figure it out and interpret it my own way instead of just going with the crowd. So I don't think we're going to get the leave ending. That much is for sure. Debating if I want to finish explaining this before we get into this fight. I don't think we get into the fight until we open up the fireplace, so I'll finish explaining this. So the leave ending is basically James leaving quote unquote the town with Laura, but that doesn't work for this particular theory because James is dead, Laura's not a real girl, and she is the town personifying his grief. I'm not even going to say guilt, his grief. So even within this theory, that's not a bad ending. I'd say it's kind of the same thing as the Maria ending, where he has now learned to live with that grief, or I guess die with it at this point. So, oh my god, that thing's fast. So the things that were underneath us in the labyrinth, that's what this is. Oh, on the ground even. Okay. That went a hell of a lot better than I thought it would. So anyway, as I was saying, the leave ending in regards to this particular theory would be James coming to terms with his grief and moving... Oh, that's convenient. And moving forward in his afterlife, basically, at this point, because he's dead in this theory. It's not necessarily a good ending, but an ending that he might have had if he wasn't so rash and decided to go for the long swim. Red paint, we need this. Now we need to find, it's not a murder scene, it's just red paint. If he decided not to drive off the pier. But he decided, okay, it's still dead. He decided to go for the long swim, and that didn't go very well for him. So now he's here. Okay, we can go back downstairs. Oh wait, can we open that door yet? Because we've killed just about everything in here. So we should be to the... Nope, we cannot open that door yet. We should be to the point to where we can pretty much just walk around here unimpeded. Which is what we want. I'm trying to fight through these next, like, 40 minutes of this episode. But I was going the right way. I am really feeling like crap. I'll get through it, but this does not feel good. Yep, that works. Okay. Actually, I am going to pause real fast here and let my nose blow up again. Maybe go take some medicine or something. So, give me a second. We're just going to pause it right here. Okay, that was actually a really short one. Not that you noticed it here, which is exactly what I want. Okay, maybe a little bit longer than I thought. What are we doing? I got my emergency. And we put the second doll in there. So at this point, we need to go to the basement, actually. If I remember correctly, we need to go to the basement. And I think this is the same location where we're supposed to dump we dump everything we have, and we do a stealth mission, essentially. Note to staff, be sure to clean up the fireplace. Man, he is obsessed with that fireplace. But why? There's probably absolutely no reason for it. That's just, they may have had a meeting or something, and not everything has to be a deep dive into the psyche. Yeah, see, we're supposed to... So on the other side, we go into the basement, and you're gonna see something in the basement that's going to help explain my take on this a little bit more. Employee section. We have not gotten to the employee section yet. Vanity mirror. We need to find the light bulb as well. So how about we shimmy our little booties back up to the 3rd floor, and we... Is this the right way? No, we can't go that way. And we search through every room there. Because do we still have the key for 312. We haven't been to 312 yet. And 312 is... not on the side that we can get to. I don't even see it. Oh, wait. No, that can't be it. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so we have to get to that door. Okay. We still can't get into here because we need a key for that. Let's make sure just to check. And then as we come this way, I think it's that. Yeah, that's the door we can't get through just yet. So I mean, for security purposes, you probably want to have that thing open. Yous did. But just because you might want to have a floor key open up the main gate to the floor for security purposes doesn't mean that's what they'll do. What if there's a fire? What if there's an armed gunman? I mean, shit. We literally can't go. Oh. Conference room is now permanently locked. Well, maybe not permanently. So I think we can go to 318 and get over there. Oh, no, we can't because that thing conveniently decided to fall down right as we went through it. But I feel like that wouldn't have... If there's anything else in there that we would have needed, they wouldn't have had that thing fall over based on one switch or variable. So there's nothing in there. I don't think there's anything else in there that we need. Maybe something we missed, but nothing that we need. And that's just another one of those game development terms, a variable. Give me a second. Okay. A variable is kind of like, it's like a switch on steroids. And we talked about switches in one of the episodes previous to this. I don't remember which one because I said we're getting pretty deep into the series here. Make sure it's still dead. Yeah. But switches are essentially things that we will use to progress the story or progress the game. It's usually called a flow control, and variables are kind of the same way. So let's... Ooh, that music has changed. That tells us something. So let's think of a collection quest, for instance. Come here. Why are you running? Oh, shit. Okay. I need to change the sensitivity. That's another one. No, we're good. Okay, 206. We've been in here. We're gonna get our chainsaw out again in a minute. Oh! Huh. Oh, jeez. I win. That one took some time, didn't it? I don't recall going through here. Maybe I did go through here. Nah. I like to open up everything. Okay, James. So, back to game development stuff here. And this isn't a game development tutorial. I'm just explaining some things that, a way so you can better understand how games are made. But, ridiculous. Why don't they just stay down? It is, like, on my ass. Wherever it is. That's a dead end. Ooh, it's close. Not gonna lie, I got some chills going down my spine on that one when the lights flickered. And it's those little touches that really make horror games so fascinating to me. But anyway, so flow control. There's nothing else in here we need, I don't think. So now we have to get the... Oh, right. We turn on the red light, and then a code shows up. I don't think this is a wall we can break through. Did I just kill something? Okay. I'm done being crazy. So if you think about some of the quest lines that you would use or you do in a game, and it doesn't matter the game. It could be an RPG, it can be an action-adventure game. It doesn't particularly matter the type of game, because at some point they'll all use a variable somewhere in there. But if you think about a collection quest, and they're like, you know, go pick up whatever it is, right? I don't know. Choose what you're picking up. We are lost, and it's going to take a minute. I think by the time we even get to where we need to be, this episode's going to be over. Because sometimes it takes me a while to find what I need. But when you, wait a minute. Where is the elevator? I mean, I know it's not on this floor, but... Okay, I'm getting sidetracked there. There goes my, whatever it is. So when you're going around and collecting things, in most cases, you're not actually collecting the item that they say you're collecting. You're just collecting a number. And, when you go to turn in said number or said item, then what it's actually doing is referencing back to that variable, and then it'll throw an if-then statement at you. You won't see the statement, not in the way that we would see it. but it will go back, read that variable, and say something like, oh, he needed 4 of these, but they've only gotten 3 of them. So then we've got options on what we can do here, where it's, and we've already been in that bathroom, something in there, where I think it's outside. I think it's outside. Oh, there you are. One of your buddies here too? You wanna come down? Come on. Come on. How did you turn the corner like that? Ooh. We just gotta make sure it's dead. Double tap. 107 had the fancy thing in it. The vanity mirror ain't it just yet. We can't... It's on this floor. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. It's over here. So yeah, if you only have 3 of something but you needed 4 of it, then it will say you've only got, or it may be a little cheekier and say, you know, damn it. Well, this is where I want it to be, but it's not what I needed. And we can't get into 214 yet. But then when you finally go out and you find that last piece that you're missing, then the rest of it will come up. So for an engine, any game engine, hey girl, this is a lot easier than having the engine turn on. I gave you a bone. I'll get you another bone. I guess that bone was from last night. Or do you need the bathroom? Give me a moment. We'll go outside in a minute, okay? Promise. I want some pets. No. Get down. God, you look crazy. You really just need the bathroom, don't you? Okay, give me a second. Okay, of course it's my boy that makes things take longer than they need to because he thinks he doesn't have to listen to anybody. Oh. Well, I mean, that was cool. That was the door that I wanted to go into. Let's explore this one first. Where art thou? Oh, that was easy. Okay, so anyway, back to flow control. Sounds absolutely horrible now that I say it. But, it's easier for a game engine. Oh, sweet, now we can just go around this way. It's easier for a game engine to count a number and for the developer to, program that than it is to have 4 individual switches pop on, and then you'd have to run quite a few different if statements so it can read each of those switches. Oh, look, another book. Oh. Okay, where are we? 217. Restaurant. Okay. Is there still a bird in here? Because that'd be really creepy. Oh, we can just go this way now. They made that easier for us. So essentially, the way to think about a variable is just, if you know anything about game development or you've tried with any engine, a variable is just a switch on steroids. They can count quite a few things. And all of that had something to do with me not tripping the right switch somewhere. Oh, look at that. Not even any glass around it. Oh, what is this? A can opener. Right, for the paint. We still have to find the light bulb. Let's see. We got to 217. That's one thing we wanted. Did we go into room 216? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. So... there's no way they would have the light bulb right next door to where the can opener would be, I guess, for the... Ooh. For the paint can. Because if this game knows anything, is it makes you go the long way, or just puts things in the most ridiculous spots. Okay, it's locked. To find the simplest things. It's like... there'd be a key to the utility room, probably behind the front desk somewhere. Go to the utility room, and that'll probably have all the screwdrivers and can openers that we need. But that makes sense. And if that makes sense, it can't be in a horror game. That's just a fact. I don't think we can combine them yet. Oh, okay. Cool. And then with that open, yeah, see, there's more stuff that we can combine. So we have to find that light bulb, and I don't think it's on the first floor. The only thing on the first floor is that music box. And we have 11 minutes, and I really, really do hope I can find this thing before this episode ends, because I'd like us to jump back into our theory crafting at the start of... God, it's going to be episode 14. I think it's probably going to go beyond 15 episodes. I said 15 before, but... real talk, I don't think it's going to be 15. You know, let's go back into 202 real fast. Don't think there's anything in here, but Better safe than sorry. Yeah, it's not creepy or anything. We noticed nothing. Wait. We definitely murked something there. And now it's not here. As we build up our little socks here. Okay. It's also getting darker here, have you noticed? We are starting to make our descent into madness. I mean, he's already been mad, like, the whole time. But the descent makes a... We're starting to actually see it here. Oh, where the hell is that light bulb at? Did we try the third floor already? Let's try the third floor again. I mean, we've been through like every room, right? And your siblings went outside, girl. You were sleeping. But you're allowed to not listen. You're like 16 years old. Honestly, I'm not even sure you can hear anymore. It'd be really convenient if we could find... See, like, why wouldn't there be a light bulb in here? Maybe they're in the staff area, but we can't get into there yet either. And then there's nothing else down here. I'm at that point where it's like I should probably just look for a guide again, but I really don't want to do that. I can't pull up Mary's name online though. That is something that you guys want to see. Probably won't do it for this episode because this is taking an absurdly long time to find this stupid light bulb. I'm probably gonna have to shepherd my dog outside here in a bit. Can't be on the first floor. Well, I did say it was gonna be an uncut episode, didn't I? Or it's all uncut, so... At least the series is living up to its name. Okay, as long as you're dead still. And it's not like he has anything else marked on here that we can go through. I guess... Mayhap... Oops. We can go all the way down here. James! I was trying to leave that for the longest time. Can try the utility room. So I know there's an elevator that we need to go down. Okay, yeah, we have been in here before. I clearly didn't pick everything up. This seems to have some kind Or they'll all die. Jesus Christ. Which part was it? The Hedra Helix. Which one's the Hedra Helix? Are you telling me that the Hedra Helix is outside? I don't know what a Hedra Helix even is. Okay, let's go back out here. I'll make a couple of circles. See if we can find anything out here that looks like a light bulb, so we can then move on. This is a really nice garden, though. There's nothing there. This is one of those moments where, kind of like back in the prison, there's that sound that's around, but the sound doesn't actually do anything. Now, I'll be absolutely damned if something else pops up at me out here. Why wasn't there anything in there? That would have been a fantastic scare. Those little crawl. There actually probably was. Which means we've already marked it. Okay. I say that's pretty thorough. Okay. Still looking. Actually, there's only 3 minutes left in this episode, so this is what we're gonna do. Because I will probably just continue playing this. I mean, I'm not going to play without it being recorded. You guys will see literally everything that's going on with this playthrough. But I think this is going to be a good time to end it. Because I still want to make my reminder that if you're going through a hard time, to please call one of the numbers on the screen, depending on your region, and talk to somebody, especially if you are in a mental or emotional crisis and you're thinking of hurting yourself. Ooh, we're not going outside. I really don't want anybody to do something that they'll regret. What's over here? Did we even go this way? Wait a minute. Is this what I've been looking? No. God, we're supposed to end this. How am I finding new stuff? No, we gotta end this. Okay. High chances I'll still be right here when the next episode starts. So, till next time. Bye for now, guys.